Good evening,
Fine,
sir.
sir.
How is everyone doing? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before we begin the class, सब लोग अपना वीडियो ऑन कीजिए. देखिए वीडियो ऑफ नहीं करना चाहिए. तो better keep your video on only. ठीक है. Whenever I want to see, हम देख सकते हैं. आप लोगों का क्या सीन है. Okay. So आपको वीडियो ऑफ मत कीजिए. ट्राई करते हैं आज के दिन. If it is not disturbing your network. Okay. So we'll be starting a new topic today, which is called the Archimedes principle. Okay. चलो. So I got my new attire. So हाथ में मेरे new pen also. So let's see how it goes. Okay. I heard that कुछ लोगों के बच्चों का एग्जाम चल रहा है स्कूल में, राइट? डीओ में एग्जाम चल रहा है अभी.
It will start soon in
It will
August.
start from 4th August.
Okay. And what about Saint Agnes? Any updates?
Sir, we are
Sir,
having no exams right now. Besides, the principal to left the school. We are having a new principal, so we'll need
sir,
some time in
no
adjustment.
idea, sir. No idea. I don't know.
No idea. अच्छा, ठीक है. And what about other schools? Adi, Sacred Heart and Griffins, क्या हाल है वहाँ पे?
Sir, 17 August.
Okay. ठीक है. रौनक आपका?
Done, sir. Exam done.
Exam done. Okay, very nice. So peaceful है. So let us begin our class. क्या सब लोग नींद में लग रहे हैं अभी?
Sir, what happened to your hat?
Nothing. That is a glove actually. So I'm using my writing pad. So उसके लिए होते हैं. ठीक है. It is
Sir,
not.
so daily in your classes you use the writing pad?
हाँ yeah. Pen है. Writing pad भी दिखा नहीं.
Sir, and Rohit sir also uses that only?
हाँ उनका अलग है. ये सब क्यों मुझे आपको चाहिए क्या writing pad?
No, just asking.
हमारे से extra है चाहिए तो ले.
Huh?
Nothing. पढ़ाई करते हैं सर. पढ़ाई जो कि सबका बात करना है.
ठीक है sir.
ठीक ही बोलते हैं. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, बोलिए अश्मिता.
sir, can you show the solution for the last two sums which we did in the last class?
Solutions for last two sums.
That is the bell jar one and
Sea level.
one.
This one's right, which I am showing right now.
Yes, sir.
Solution: a bell jar connected to a vacuum pump contains a partially inflated balloon. On creating a vacuum inside the bell jar, balloon gets more inflated. How does the pressure change inside? So suppose a bell jar is like this. This is connected to a vacuum pump. Contains a partially inflated balloon. Okay. So a weird arrangement, but still no problem. So what is happening? We are connecting this to a vacuum pump. एक pump से connect कर रहे हैं इसको. ठीक है. And what this pump is doing? So pump दिखाया पड़ेगा. So what this pump is doing? This is inflating the balloon. Suppose balloon is pink in color. So initially it is smaller in size. ठीक है. So we have one jar, and to this jar we have connected a vacuum pump. So vacuum pump, what it does? It creates vacuum. Vacuum मतलब क्या? That there is basically it is removing the air present inside the jar. Okay. The air is removed from inside the jar and it is going outside into the balloon. So after some time, what will happen? This the jar which we're using, air from the jar will be reduced, and slowly so the balloon will get more and more inflated. So size of the balloon is increasing. Okay. So now they have asked us ki, how is the pressure changing inside the bell jar and balloon. So in the case of balloon, obviously as the size of the balloon is increasing, that means the pressure in the balloon is increasing. Right. Because pressure is increasing, that is the volume of the balloon increases. That is obvious. And also because we are removing air from the bell jar, so the pressure here inside the bell jar, this is decreasing. Okay. So ये answer is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually very wonderful example of this is if you go into outer space. So what happens? Outer space में आपने देखा होगा, at least movies में देखा होगा. Yeah. If you see in pictures also. So whenever people travel in outer space, they wear something called as space suit. बहुत बड़ा सूट पहनते हैं लोग. ठीक है. अच्छा. Okay. So they wear something called as a space suit. अच्छा ड्राइंग नहीं है but no problem. So why do they wear space suit? Anyone has any idea? No. एक जैकेट होता है बड़ा सा covering their whole body. Anyone
So
knows?
can I try?
Yeah.
Sir, as on Earth, we know that our pressure is balanced because of the atmospheric pressure and the pressure exerted by our blood vessels. But in space, there is no external pressure that is applied on the person, so he needs something to balance his internal pressure.
Yeah. Very good. Good answer.
So what is this?
This is space suit. Space suit.
Spacesuit. Oh, spacesuit. Sir, the suit looks like same as the wingsuit.
This is space suit, and the person is inside the space suit. So the purpose of this is to maintain the pressure. When we are living on Earth right now, हम लोग घर में बैठे हुए अभी क्लास कर रहे हैं. So that we are all surrounded by the atmosphere. Air is there, due to which the pressure is exerted throughout our body. ठीक है. But as soon as you go into outer space, so there is no air, there is no oxygen, carbon dioxide, nothing is there. So the pressure is almost zero, and this is the condition of vacuum. ठीक है. That is they have to wear spacesuit to maintain the pressure. Okay. So wherever there is vacuum, pressure will be zero. There is a simple understanding. Okay. So this is the first question, and second is at sea level the atmospheric pressure is 1.04 into 10 raised to 5 pascals. Assuming G equals to 10, density of air to be uniform equal to this. Find the height of the atmosphere. This is also easy only. We know pressure equals to rho Gh. Okay. So density of air is given, G is given, pressure also given. So you can just find out the height. Okay. Is it clear, Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So कौन कौन है
sir.
क्लास? वो लोग there in class? ठीक है. So let us begin. तो लोग ready है तो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today's topic or discussion is upthrust and the Archimedes principle. Okay. Suppose you take a block of wood and you submerge it into water. So आपने wood का block लिया और उसको पानी में डाल दिया, as shown in the figure. So as soon as you try to push the wood inside the water, we all experience the force. We'll experience the force. Okay. So as this wood is fully submerged in the water, there is a lot of dynamics involved. So first of all, because the wood has some mass of itself, so it will experience a gravitational force downwards. Okay. But you also experience a force in the upward direction as you try to push the block downwards. Okay. So there is an existence of an upward force also. Okay. And this force is called the upthrust or the buoyant force. Okay. So the simple definition of upthrust. So whenever you try to immerse a solid inside a liquid, so that solid experiences the upward force. Okay. So that is called upthrust. Okay. So कुछ लिखना नहीं है ऐसे. So this is a simple definition of upthrust. Now this is true for any pair of liquid and solid. कोई भी अब solid को अगर liquid बनाता है, so this principle is valid. So instead of this, you can also put a tennis ball inside the liquid. So this guy also experience gravitational force in the downward direction and an upthrust or buoyant force in the upward direction. Okay. Or you can take what you can take. Okay. Or you can take your pen also. You can try to put your pen inside. अच्छा नहीं रहेगा but ठीक है. So again, this pen will also experience a downward force, which will cause a gravitational force, and an upward force, which will be the buoyant force. Okay. So this is the simple definition of upthrust. Okay. Now the question comes that do gases also give this buoyant force or upthrust? So we know that gases are themselves liquid. Okay. So whenever you put some object in a gas, suppose हम लोग ही बैठे हुए हैं अभी, or you are keeping your compass box in the gas. ऐसे. Now because you are keeping the compass box in the atmosphere, so does this compass box experience a force upward? Would anyone like to try? जो मेरे हाथ में compass box है.
Can you just repeat your question?
My question is, the compass box which I am holding in my hand, is it experiencing a upward force or not?
Yes, sir. It is experiencing a upthrust force from air, but it's very negligible.
Okay. Only thing it is experiencing a upward force. अच्छा. बाकी लोग क्या बोलते हैं?
Sir, if you don't even if you don't hold it, and even if you just keep it on table because atmosphere is there around it, so it will experience a upthrust force, but the density of the air is very
ठीक है
less.
ठीक है समझ आ गया समझ आ गया. So the point is that if you put any solid in gas also, so there is also buoyant force. ठीक है. But this buoyant force is very less, negligible होता है. ठीक है. So from this we can conclude that if the density of liquid is more, then the buoyant force is more, and if the density of liquid is less, then the buoyant force is less. ठीक है. So this is one natural conclusion which we draw from our observation. ठीक है. This is the buoyant force. And this is the density of liquid. So is this clear to everyone? Any doubts in this?
No, sir. No,
किसी को डाउट है इसमें?
sir.
No doubts? Okay.
No, sir.
चलो. So good. Now based on the observations, there are certain characteristics of upthrust. ठीक है. So it is observed that कौन सा कलर यूज करें? ठीक है. So it is observed that when the volume of immersed object is more, that means the object which you are immersing in liquid, if that is more, so at the same time it is observed that the upthrust is more. ठीक है. So simple example for this would be like this. Suppose you take a small ball and you take a big ball made of the same material. Okay. So I'm just trying to make diagrams so that we'll be able to relate nicely. So this ball will experience, suppose FB1. This ball experiences upward force FB2. Okay. So from this first property, we can say that buoyant force on the second ball will be more than the buoyant force on the first ball, because volume is more. Okay. So this is the first observation, first characteristic. Now second is that suppose you take two objects which are similar in all respects. So let me just draw a diagram for this one. These are two containers of water. Okay. So one body I take of iron. This is iron. And second block I take of wood. ठीक है. So we know that iron is obviously much more heavier than wood. So we are taking two blocks of same size. So here the size is same. ठीक है. Same size is same volume only. And we are immersing this in water. So now the second characteristic of the buoyant forces. The buoyant force in this case, or I can write this as iron. I can write it as Fe. And the buoyant force experienced by wood. So if you compare these two forces, the buoyant force experienced by the iron and the buoyant force experienced by the wood. Will it be same or different? If you are no, if you want to answer, you can raise your hand. Raise your hand. The question is buoyant force experienced by the iron block will be more or wood will be more. You can raise your hands if you want to answer. ठीक है, बाकी सब भी आंसर कर सकते हैं. अनीश, अद्रिता, अर्पिता also, आदि. ओके, तो अभी हम ये सिलेक्ट करेंगे. ओके, स्वप्नवीत, कैन यू टेल द आंसर?
Sir, I'm thinking. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Ashmita.
Sir, as we know that the density of iron is more than that of the wood, therefore the force applied by the water to counterbalance iron will be more. Therefore, the buoyant force in case of iron will be more than that of wood.
So Ashmita is telling that in the case of iron, buoyant force will be more compared to wood. ठीक है. Any other opinions? Yes, Pavan, what is your opinion?
Sir, I feel what Ashmita has said is correct.
Okay.
Sir, because iron has a more density as compared to wood, so to just
Okay, understood. So first of all, I want to tell the answer. The answer is in both the cases it will be equal. Okay. Now you can think about it. So first, I want to tell that the first thing to observe is that the liquid in both the cases is same. Here also it is water, and here also it is water. Okay. So this earth thrust,
And sir, the volume is also same.
yeah, volume is also same. So this upthrust, it depends on density of liquid, not on density of solid.
Solid, yes.
Okay. So both of you compare the density of solid. Density of iron is more than density of wood. Okay. But actually the buoyant force depends on the liquid, not the solid. Okay. So ये था हमारे picture.
sir, so whatever may be the solid, it will apply the same amount of upthrust.
Yeah, depending on the size, shape and size of the object. Okay. So I'll just elaborately write this down. It's confusing. So let us just note it down. So upthrust depends on the density of liquid, not the density of solid. ठीक है, ये important point. Generally बच्चे यहाँ पे confuse होते हैं. Now a more appropriate example to explain this principle, that suppose in one container I take water, and another container I take oil. Oil का color
The yellow, sir, yellow.
yellow चाहिए. ठीक है. So in another container I take oil. ठीक है. And now suppose I place iron in both the cases.
Sir, both consist of water or different liquids?
No, different liquids. One oil and one water.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. So one is water, another is oil. Now if you compare the upthrust,
Sir, the second one.
so now the upthrust due to the oil will be more than the upthrust due to the water. ठीक है. So this is an important thing to understand.
Sir, oil has a greater density as compared to water.
Yeah. Hey, oil नहीं, क्या बोल रहे थे? Sorry, I want to take mercury. Oil. This is mercury. This is water.
Oh, if this is mercury, then okay, sir. I was thinking.
Yeah.
And sir, in oil, only turpentine oil has
Oil, yes, sir.
Yeah.
than water.
Okay. ये सबको समझ में आ रहा है ना कि ऊपर से आ रहा है? बाकी लोग
Yes, sir. समझ में आ रहा है.
others are not saying anything. Yes, Adrita, Arpita, Anish. Are you understanding? Anish and Arpita.
Yes, sir.
Anish and Arpita.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is there. This is a like little advanced topic, but I'm आपको पढ़ा दिया हमने. I was not intending to teach actually, but somehow example आ गया अपना. So
Sir, actually, for that mercury one, you should give silver color.
बाद में कर सकते हैं इसको.
No problem. No, I was just kidding.
Okay. So this is there. And yeah. So दो main principle पे depend करता है, volume of the shape and density of liquid. ठीक है. हाँ, and also ये भी this is also one principle. जगह कम हो गई क्या? Okay, I'll just shift downwards. ठीक है. So where was I? ठीक है. So now depending on the volume also, the buoyant force changes. I'll just explain what I'm saying. So in this case, suppose I take the same object, like I take wood like this, and I partially submerge it in water. Okay, partially submerge it. And
Sir,
if,
what is the third factor?
I'm just telling this. And suppose you fully submerge the wooden block. Okay. So same wooden block is there. In first case, you're partially submerging it. I'll just write it also. This is partially submerged. and it is, in this case, it is fully submerged. समझ में आता है ना? Partially submerged means some part is up, some part is inside liquid. Fully submerged मतलब पूरा डूब गया. ठीक है. So ऐसा. Now, in the case of fully submerged and partially submerged, also the buoyant force varies. So if I write that this is buoyant force 1, this is buoyant force 2. So in this case also the buoyant force in second case is more than buoyant force in first case. That means more you submerge the wood inside the liquid, more will the buoyant force. And less you submerge it in the liquid, less will be the buoyant force. ठीक है. So ऐसा है. This is the third principle.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, बोलिए.
Sir, if the buoyant force is more, then only the object will float. And if
Yes,
the buoyant
sir.
force is less, then it will sink.
Yes, sir.
What is the question? If the buoyant force is?
If
Sir,
the buoyant force is more, then the object should, float on the surface. And if the buoyant force is less, then the object should sink.
yes, sir. I too have to say.
No, and that is okay. This is the case when I'm controlling the wood. Means I'm holding the wood with my hand, and I have the choice how much to submerge it in the water. So if I submerge a little bit only, the buoyant force कम होगा. If I submerge it fully, buoyant force ज़्यादा होगा. If I leave the wood, that is a different case. अगर मैंने उसको छोड़ दिया, तो क्या होगा वो अलग चीज़ होगा. ठीक है? Is it clear, Ashmita?
So can you repeat once?
Basically, what I'm doing, I'm taking this wood block and I'm controlling how much to submerge. मतलब मेरे हाथ में कितना उसको डुबाना है. अगर हम थोड़ा सा इसको पानी में डालेंगे तो you will experience a less buoyant force. अगर आप पूरा पानी में डालेंगे तो you will experience a more buoyant force.
Okay.
समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir. So, sir, this is in the case of only the wood block.
No, any case.
No, I'm talking about this example which is shown.
For any example, it is valid.
Okay, sir. Understood.
ठीक है. अरे सिंपल है, करना है किसी में. ठीक है, क्लास के बाद हम करेंगे.
Sir, I understood.
समझ गया? Okay. So I'll just write this also briefly. So depending on the volume of solid immersed, buoyant force changes. Okay. So these are the three characteristics of upthrust or buoyant force. Okay. ऐसा है. बहुत अच्छा बनाया डायग्राम, कलरफुल लग रहा है ना. ठीक है. ऐसे प्लान नहीं किया था, बन गया सब. So आप लोग का नोट्स अच्छा होना चाहिए. ठीक है. While making notes also you should make colorful notes. ठीक है. It might not be this much colorful, but at least some color should be there. At least blue, black, green can be there if possible.
Sir, I also want to make my notes in this Microsoft OneNote software.
ये वैसा मत बनाओ. This is good for teaching, but आपके लिए you should have solid notes only. That is better.
Sir, because by mistake we can misplace our notes, but if we do this and save in our office, sir, then we can use it for. It will be useful for later purpose also. While we want to, when we want to revise.
No. Actually, this online thing is what you can say. कोई ऑप्शन नहीं इसलिए ऑनलाइन कर रहा है. बेस्ट इज ऑफलाइन ओनली. सो इफ यू हैव, ठीक है, आर्गुमेंट करने का टाइम नहीं है, पढ़ाई करते.
Sir, can you just scroll upward?
So what I was saying that you should make very good notes. So I'll just share the notes after the class. Better you make it that time. नहीं तो भी फटाफट बनाना पड़ेगा कुछ. So all the small points like this, both important pointers. This is also very important. So all these small points you have to note down, which you might miss if you are writing while I'm teaching. So better you can make the notes after the class only. I share the notes after the class. तो 100 मार्क्स से बैठ के उसको बना सकते हैं. ठीक है. शांत
Okay,
हो
sir.
जाओ. Actually, this is the principle I follow for all the classes, especially those who are senior also. While I'm teaching, first of all I teach entire thing, and then I share the notes. So after the class, they make the notes. If offline class होगा, so I'll teach in one go. Then we'll make the notes. Then I'll rub. Then I'll teach. That is always a good practice. ठीक है. So उससे दो फायदा होते हैं. एक तो basically your notes are good because you are making it peacefully. And second is while I'm teaching, you are focused completely on what I'm teaching. तो फिर आपको नोट्स बनाने का भी टेंशन नहीं रहेगा और आपको समझ में भी आएगा. मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली. ठीक है. पढ़े करते तो बातचीत बंद. So yeah. So just now we saw the different characteristics of upthrust force. अलग अलग force का characteristic है. ठीक है. Now we want to find an expression for this force. So we know that if we have a cylinder like this placed in the water, so this cylinder, at the top of the cylinder there is some pressure. Okay. And this pressure will push the cylinder downwards. Right. And similarly on the bottom surface, there is also a pressure. Okay. And that pressure will push the cylinder upwards. So let me call this as pressure P2, and here let me call it the pressure as P1. आपको दिख रहा है क्या कि छोटा हो गया? Is it visible? P1, P2?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's visible.
So now basically what is this upthrust force? क्योंकि नया चीज नहीं पढ़ रहे हम लोग. We know that pressure at a height h from the surface, the pressure equals to rho g into h. This is the pressure due to a liquid column at a height h. ये तो हमको पहले से पता है. So we know that this is at a lower height. For this height will be less h, and this SR, this is at a height like this is more in depth of water. So here the pressure P2 will be greater than P1. So I can just write P1 as I can write as rho g into H1. And pressure P2 I can write as rho g into H2. Yes, yes, sir. So now because P2 is greater than P1, so that is why the force below will be more than force on the top surface. Okay. So basically this implies that the force at the bottom will be greater than force at the top surface. Okay. So this is about the composition of ऐसा होता है. Now basically your upthrust force or the point first. This will be the difference between these two forces. Force from the bottom, it is pushing it upwards, and force from the top, it is pushing it downwards. So the difference between these two forces will be the net resultant force, which will be the upthrust. Okay. So now from the definition of force, force will be pressure into area. So I can write this as this can be written as P2 is this is density of liquid into G into H2 into area of the cross section. This is the area of cross section. I'll just note it. This is the area of cross section. Minus density of liquid G into H1 into area A. ऐसे होगा. So this I can write as density of liquid into G into A into H2 minus H1. So we are getting a expression for upthrust like this. Okay. Now if you observe this carefully, area into H2 minus H1. So this distance will be H2 minus H1. Okay. And there is the area of cross section. So area multiplied by H2 minus H1. This will be the volume of liquid. This is the volume of solid immersed. Okay. Basically, the buoyant force comes out to be V rho into G. Okay. This is a very important expression. Where this is the volume of liquid displaced. Or you call it as volume of solid immersed. Okay. Into rho L is density of liquid into G. Okay. So basically there is the mathematical formula for upthrust or buoyant force. Okay. Okay. ये सब समझ में आ गया? How I derived the entire equation? It is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So can you repeat the last part? That is f of b.
F of B buoyant force. This is the buoyant force. This is equals to volume of liquid displaced or volume of solid immersed into density of liquid into G. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So ऐसा है. So now there is a formal definition of upthrust. Upthrust का definition क्या है? So the definition of upthrust will be it is the upward force.
క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా పంపించాలా పంపించేస్తే పని అయిపోతుంది కదా 3 పేజీల క్వశ్చన్
It is the upward force. कौन से लैंग्वेज में बोल रहे हैं? ठीक है. So it will be the upward force experienced by a solid which is partially or fully immersed, which is immersed in a liquid. So the formal definition of upthrust. Okay. So now if the solid is fully immersed in the liquid, then this buoyant force is maximum. Okay. So if you partially immerse the solid, the buoyant force कम होता है, as you saw in the last example. But if you fully immerse the solid, then buoyant force is maximum. अगर पूरा डाल दिया तो maximum buoyant force होता है. ठीक है. And if you take any shape also, basically this equation or upthrust is valid for any shape. So जो हमारी equation है, so this equation is valid for any shape. So these are two important considerations along with this. ठीक है? Yes, sir. So like this. So lightweight के लिखा. So suppose if you put any object in liquid, अगर आप नहा रहे हैं, नहाते वक्त आपने क्या कहते हैं? You put your mug inside the water. So as soon as you put mug inside water, so you experience that the mug becomes very light. हल्का हो जाता है. ठीक है? So this happens because there is a upward force which is the upthrust and which reduces the what you can say force we have to exert on the mug. So any object you put inside liquid, वो lightweight feel करते हैं उसको. So this is small.
Sir, but I have a doubt, sir.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए.
Sir, if we just push the mug downwards in any water bucket or any tank, sir, we'll feel that the mug is heavier.
If you put water inside the mug, then it will feel heavier.
No, sir, I'm just saying that if we push a empty mug inside the water tank or water bucket, water
Yeah.
tank, you imagine, and we push it very down, means almost near the till the end of the tank, so we'll feel it's very heavy and
Yeah, understood your question. So basically, if you put a mug inside a water bucket, okay. So suppose initially the mug is outside, okay. अरे mug तो नहीं लग रहा. Let me make a different one. This is better. So suppose you put a mug of water inside, okay. So we know that as you slowly you put the mug of water inside, you will see that water will start to slowly go inside the mug. Okay. So after some time, what will happen? The mug will get fully filled with water. Okay, there is a different case. So as soon as the mug gets fully filled with water, then you will feel the mug heavier. Why? Because the water in the mug, this will also have a gravitational force downward. Okay. And there is a buoyant force upwards. Okay. So now because there is water present inside the mug, so the mug is pulled downwards. But if you keep air and you try to push the mug inside, then you will feel that mug will become lighter. If you don't allow water to fill in the mug, तो आपको फील होगा कि लाइट वेट है, राइट? So if you just don't allow water to come inside and you try to push the mug, then you will feel the mug as lightweight. But as soon as you allow water to go inside, पानी अंदर घुस गया तो वो मग अंदर समझ जाता है. Then you will feel it as heavier. क्या है कि नहीं? समझ आया तो? Is this clear, Hadi?
sir, and when we try to pull up the mug again, then we feel it's very light due to the thrust.
When you try to,
Pull up the mug.
yeah,
We pushed it down, and when we are again pulling it up, and then we feel that the mug is very light due to the thrust.
yeah, I don't think so. If the water is filled inside the mug, then you feel that the mug
Then
is
it is heavier, sir.
heavy feel होता है. Try कर सकते हो.
Water filled रहने से heavy होगा, but if air is in the mug, then we'll not feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. ठीक है.
Sir,
Yeah, बोलिए अश्मिता.
sir, I have a doubt in the previous point which you said. That is, when an object is fully immersed, then the buoyant force is maximum. Can
Yeah.
you explain how?
Can you explain how? Yeah, good question. तो I'll just make a diagram. बहुत सारे diagram बनना अच्छा लग रहा है उनको. I like diagrams. Anyone wants to learn physics? She should like diagrams. He or she.
Sir, I have another doubt, sir. Can I ask you after Ashmita's time?
Yeah. Oh, पूरा काम. ठीक है. So I just clear this point once again. Ashmita, you have to answer, okay?
Yes, sir.
So suppose I take a block of wood. So in the first case, it is just outside the water. In the second case, it is halfway inside water. And third case, it is fully immersed. Okay. So I'm just providing the dimensions also. The height of the block is h, and the cross-sectional area of the block is a. Okay. So in this case, it is half immersed, and in this case, it is fully immersed. Okay. So in all the three cases, you have to tell me what is the point force. So the point force will be upward. So what will the point force in all the three cases? First case का बता Ashmita. Point force experienced by the block.
So V H and G.
कितना होगा वैल्यू कितना होगा? The block is
Sir,
outside the fluid. आप मत बताओ रुको. Let Ashmita tell. The block is outside the liquid. कितना होगा? कॉमन सेंस से बता सकते हैं. Yes, Ashmita. See, this is V into rho L into G. Is a formula है. Right. So now you have to find out कि V कितना है. So V is the volume of liquid displaced or the volume of solid immersed in water. तो इसमें कुछ immerse हुआ है क्या wood?
No, it will be
sir.
0.
It
What
will be
is the
negligible, sir.
the point force is how much? Ashmita.
0.
Yes, Ashmita, कितना होगा?
0.
Okay.
Sir, am I audible? It's 0.
Yeah. Second case में कितना होगा?
Sir, it is practically 0, but theoretically is also 0.
First case में.
There may be some liquid which is
So there will be air, but due to air, we can consider 0. ठीक है. यहाँ पे मैंने mention नहीं किया कि air है. I'm mentioning बाहर vacuum है पूरा, यहाँ पे water है. फिर ठीक है.
okay.
Sir, in the first case, volume is 0. No, the immersed solid is 0.
Yeah. Correct है ना?
Yes, sir.
So second case कितना होगा? Okay, अभी आप मत बताओ. I will select some. Okay, Adrika. कितना होगा second case में? This is volume of liquid displaced into rho density of liquid into G. तो कितना होगा इसका? आपको वॉल्यूम पता है ना, एरिया इंटू हाइट होता है. ये पता होना चाहिए.
Sir, can I try?
Sir, can I say?
sir, can I say?
Okay, Sapna with. Yeah.
Sir, here the point force will be V by 2 rho G.
V नहीं, you answer in terms of A and H.
In terms of A and H,
हाँ
I'm telling.
Sir, can I try?
wait सपनों को बोलने दो.
Sir, AH rho G by 2.
Yes, इसलिए A into H by 2 into density of liquid into G. So this A into H by 2, this is the volume which is inside the water. ये वाला volume. ठीक है. This is the point force for the second case. It is clear, Adrika?
Yes.
Okay. So third वाला कौन बताना चाहेगा?
Can I tell?
नहीं Pawan, you told already. Third one, who would like to try? यशवंत?
Sir, I.
नहीं सब आपने बोल दिया ना सपने में. यशवंत थर्ड वाला. फर्स्ट क्या होगा थर्ड वाला यशवंत? How much is the volume of the solid immersed? Okay.
Sir,
यशवंत बोलो.
Sir, can I try?
Okay, Adrika, you want to tell?
no, I was just asking.
Huh?
No, I was just asking because your sound is little low. So I was not able to hear whom did you ask.
Oh. Okay, Ashmita, you will tell.
Sir, AH rho of L G.
Okay, correct. Very good. Okay. So here area into height is the volume of liquid displaced, or volume of solid immersed in the liquid. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the principle. अगर आप if you don't put the solid inside the liquid, कुछ force नहीं लगेगा. थोड़ा सा डालेंगे थोड़ा force लगेगा. पूरे डालेंगे तो maximum force होगा. This is the maximum force. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is the principle. Let me just state the Archimedes principle. So this is only Archimedes principle what I told. उसका formal definition है that the apparatus experienced by a liquid this is equals to weight of the liquid displaced. Okay. So this is the Archimedes principle in mathematical form. So the force experienced by any body is equals to the experience by a solid. By a solid immersed is equals to weight of the liquid displaced. Okay. So now ये तीन केस में देखते हैं हम लोग कैसे होता है. So in the first case, the volume of liquid displaced okay. So the volume of liquid displaced in all three cases, let us see. So here the volume of liquid displaced will be 0 because पानी में ही नहीं है, बाहर है पानी में. सेकेंड केस में अगर आप देखेंगे, so this is our full block. Okay. And the liquid displaced volume is this much only. ठीक है. So this is the volume of liquid displaced, which comes out to be AH by 2. ठीक है. And in the third case, because the entire fluid is immersed, so the volume of liquid displaced is full volume. So in this case, it comes out to be A into H. Okay. ऐसा है. So this is the Archimedes principle. समझ में आ रहा है सबको?
हाँ
Yes,
सर.
sir.
ओके. एक छोटा सा चीज पढ़ा देता है. आई थिंक टाइम हो गया बट पढ़ा है कैसे भी. I'll just mention this. So basically this is the criterion of flotation. That means how do we decide or how it is decided that कौन float करेगा और कौन डूबेगा. So suppose now in this case जो हमने पहले पढ़ा था वो important है. I take a iron block, and secondly I take a wooden block. ठीक है. Now if we as soon as we put the iron block inside the liquid, so we know that this iron block will float. Why? Because the gravitational force is more. Sorry, iron block will sink and the buoyant force will be less. ठीक है. But for the same thing, if you observe for a wood, we know that the gravitational force is less and the buoyant force is little more. So that is why the wood would tend to float on the surface. ठीक है. Yes, sir. So the condition is very logical. If the downward force is more than the upward force, so it will sink. That means if the gravitational force is greater than the buoyant force, then the object will sink. ठीक है. And if the buoyant force is greater than the gravitational force, then the object will float. ठीक है. Simple है ना? Very simple.
Sir, can both of them be equal?
Yeah, when they're equal also, good question. That time also the block will just float. Critical condition में. ठीक है. So थोड़ा सा भी अगर आपने weight बढ़ा दिया तो block अंदर डूब जाएगा. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll just share the notes now. अभी class खत्म होती है. So you can make it properly. And एक दो announcement है. I was thinking आपका test conduct करना चाहिए छोटा सा. Can you have a
This
test?
Sunday.
Yeah, we can have a small test this Sunday.
Sir, on which
Postpone it
chapter,
to
sir?
next
Exam
Sunday.
will start.
What?
Exam will start.
Oh,
On which chapter?
this one only.
Sir,
The
we are
fluid
having-
chapter.
So we are having many exams from school.
Sir.
sir, not
Can you
exam.
Yes,
postpone?
sir.
Sir,
Test, not exam.
sir, Archimedes principal chapter or
Fluid chapter.
एक ही chapter है ना? Oh, you're saying Archimedes principle or fluid वाला? Okay. So
No, sir, I was saying that pressure
हाँ हाँ
pressure वाला test
And
के लिए
that only.
एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर वाला कि आर्किमिडीज प्रिंसिपल वाला ये बोल रहा ना
वही सर
ओके दोनों से ले लेंगे क्या both are very much interrelated so
You will take both, sir.
हाँ
sir
डर गया
you can sir can
No,
you
sir,
take
no,
the
sir.
test on next Sunday?
Yes, sir, yes,
We
sir.
have several tests this week.
नेक्स्ट संडे भी ओके
Yes sir, next Sunday
Yes,
is better.
sir.
रिवन सबके लिए ओके होगा नेक्स्ट संडे
Yes, sir.
So what is the date on next Sunday?
चेक करो
10th August
9th
is
August.
Monday. It will be 9th
9th
August.
August. Yes, sir.
9th August.
9th August. Okay, yeah.
9th August, I will
Then
have
it
no
will
time.
be fine.
Sir, 9th August, I have.
9th अगस्त ओके
Sir, 9th August, मेरा एक एग्जाम है सर.
Yes, sir, we will also have our
There
exam.
are also exams on 10th only. On exam on 10th, yeah.
Sir, it's quite difficult to fix dates within this
Yes,
month.
So you can take tests after 10th August.
after 10th August is fine, yes. Exams will be over.
दे दो ना ये संडे को दे दो क्या प्रॉब्लम है
So far.
So then we'll give this Sunday only.
I'm asking
Okay sir.
So we'll
This
have
Sunday is
more
also
time
fine.
to prepare because our school has conducted several tests.
Yes, that's our school is also conducting tests.
No problem sir. Sunday is okay for me.
छोटा सा टेस्ट होगा हाफ एन आवर ओके ना दे सकते हो
Okay, sir. Half an
Okay,
Yes
hour
sir.
sir,
is
okay,
Yes
sir.
sir. Yes sir.
Okay, sir. Half an hour is fine.
इजी टेस्ट होगा डोंट
Okay, sir.
ठीक so we'll have a test on Sunday the timing are announced Sunday को कोई भी टाइम फ्री होगा mostly it will be in evening
The time
Writing
between which
3 to 5. Is it okay? Sir, 3 to 5.
2 घंटे के नहीं आधे घंटे का टेस्ट होगा
So then it started at 4 only.
no, so 3 is okay. We will get some time.
Yes, sir, 3 is okay,
Sir,
sir.
you
Okay, sir,
only
3 is
decide the
fine.
timing, sir. You only decide the timing, sir.
Yes, sir, you
If
decide.
you ask us, sir, we'll get into arguments.
Sir, 4 to 4:30 is also okay.
Yeah, sir. 4 to 4:30 is fine only.
okay so we'll have physics test better it will based on one chapter only chapter 4 आधे घंटे का टेस्ट दो चैप्टर
Sir, two chapters are okay, sir, no problem. Both
only
are
chapter
interrelated.
So chapter 4 is what fluids,
atmospheric pressure and Pascal
atmospheric pressure. Okay.
Okay, atmosphere pressure. Okay, okay, sir.
One chapter only.
yeah ठीक है
Okay, sir.
we'll have a small test so we can prepare nicely for that ठीक है so I think I can end the class
Thank you, sir.
ठीक है
Thank
जो
you,
भी
sir.
जो भी होमवर्क है I'll upload सॉल्व कर सकते हैं
Sir, and this week
Sir,
we
you gave one homework, sir. Sir, the exercise 4B to solve.
हाँ अभी होमवर्क दिया मैंने
Sir, within what time we have to submit the homework?
Tuesday
By Monday.
Monday
By
Tuesday
Monday. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
चलो so
sir,
I'll
this
end
week you
हाँ
experiments.
experiment बहुत सारे हैं इसमें so I just tell now अभी मेरे को see I don't get
Sir,
time after the class so I just tell now only some experiments I am telling this you can do this one first you can try this one you can take different objects iron wood जो भी आपको मिलता है पेन लो you can take some liquid also liquid में vanilla ले सकते हैं vinegar ले सकते हैं oil ले सकते हैं so you take different liquids and see if it floats on water or it submerges into water you can take 6 or 7 liquids okay so ये एक experiment है which you can do.
The liquids, different liquids and different objects, or
Different,
only
yeah.
one object is
You can take
Sir,
sand.
7 to 6 objects and liquids.
Yeah, total, no? 6 to 7. You can take sand, you can take brick, you can take a leaf of tree, you can take baking powder, जो भी मसाला ले सकते किचन से, जो भी आपको शुगर मत लेना, शुगर तो मिक्स हो जाएगा. So you can try to take different solids and different
Sir,
liquid also.
insoluble
Yeah.
objects.
Objects, yes.
And you can take sand, you can take जो भी आपके पास है, उसको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस में डाल देना, प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So there is one experiment. इसमें बहुत सारे experiment कर सकते हैं. हाँ बोलिए जी.
Sir, can you explain my one chapter of NCERT?
Which chapter?
Because, sir, force and law of motion.
हाँ समझा देंगे ना. अनीश बोल रहे ना.
Yes, sir.
हाँ ठीक है करेंगे. अभी आपको केमिस्ट्री के बाद एक बार मैसेज कर देना. एंड और कौन सा एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं आप लोग? You can try to describe the characteristics of a thrust.
Describe the characteristics of a
Thrust. ये तीन characteristics है ना. So you can perform an experiment to show this different characteristics.
Okay, sir. Sir, please describe about the experiment, sir. in the Google Class.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
तो ये आप ट्राई कर सकते हैं. मजा आएगा इसमें तो. चलो. So I'll end the class here. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.